In the heart of Australia, where the sun burns gold over endless plains and red dust swirls across the horizon, lives one of the most iconic and powerful symbols of nature, the kangaroo. This extraordinary creature, known for its strong legs, graceful leaps, and nurturing motherhood, is not just an animal, it's a symbol of Australia's wild spirit and resilience. Birth and early life, the story of a kangaroo begins in a way unlike almost any other mammal on Earth. Female kangaroos, called does, give birth to one of the tiniest babies in the animal kingdom, a joey barely the size of a jelly bean, weighing less than 1 gram. This microscopic newborn is blind, hairless, and completely helpless. Yet, guided by instinct, it crawls from its mother's birth canal up into her pouch, a journey that takes only a few minutes but determines its survival. Once inside the warm safety of the pouch, the joey attaches itself to one of 4 milk teats. Over the next few months, it will grow rapidly, nourished by a special milk that changes composition as the joey matures, an extraordinary adaptation unique to marsupials. For the first 6 months, the joey never leaves the pouch. Gradually, it begins to peek out, curiously observing the world beyond. Around 7 to 8 months, it starts hopping out for short adventures before retreating back to safety. By 1 year, it leaves the pouch permanently, ready to begin its independent life. Growth and development, kangaroos grow into powerful, athletic animals. Their strong hind legs, large feet, and muscular tails make them natural-born jumpers. An adult kangaroo can leap more than 9 meters, 30 feet, in a single bound and reach speeds of 60 kilometers per hour, 37 Mach 5s. Their tails act like a third leg when standing still and as a balancing tool when hopping. This unique mode of movement, called saltation, allows them to cover vast distances efficiently. A perfect adaptation for Australia's dry landscape, where food and water are often scarce. Young kangaroos learn survival by observing their mothers. They mimic grazing habits, learn how to find shade during scorching heat, and detect danger from predators like dingoes or eagles. By the time they reach 2 years of age, they are fully mature and ready to start their own families. Average lifespan in the wild, kangaroos live for about 8 to 12 years, depending on their environment and predators. In captivity, where they are safe and well fed, some have lived up to 20 years. Their ability to survive harsh climates and long droughts is a testament to their evolutionary brilliance. Reproduction and motherhood, one of the most fascinating things about kangaroos is their unique reproductive system. A female can delay the development of an embryo, a process known as embryonic diapause, until the previous joey leaves the pouch. This means she can have 3 offspring at different stages simultaneously, one outside the pouch, but still nursing one inside the pouch, and one embryo waiting to develop. A typical female gives birth once a year, though in ideal conditions, she may have multiple pregnancies in sequence. Kangaroo mothers are deeply caring, and their bond with their joeys is one of nature's most tender relationships. Species and types. There are over 60 species of kangaroos and their relatives, but the most famous are the 4 main types 1. Red kangaroos, Macropus rufus, the largest of all, standing over 6 feet tall. Males have a striking reddish-brown coat and are often called boomers. 2. Eastern grey kangaroo, found in the fertile lands of eastern Australia, known for their gentle temperament. 3. Western grey kangaroo, smaller and darker, living mostly in southern regions. 4. Antilopine kangaroo, found in tropical northern Australia, faster and more deer-like in movement. Each species has adapted to its own ecosystem, from grassy plains to forested regions, showing just how versatile their marsupials truly are. Kangaroos and celebrities' kangaroos have also become stars beyond the wild. They've appeared in Hollywood films, cartoons, and even on royal tours. The famous boxing kangaroo, Jack, became a global icon in early 20th century circuses and movies. Australian actor Chris Hemsworth. Thor often shares stories of encounters with kangaroos near his Byron Bay home, calling them gentle giants with surprising strength. The animated character Roo from Winnie the Pooh and Joey in Skippy the Bush Kangaroo have made these animals beloved worldwide. Their charm has crossed continents, symbolizing freedom, energy, and the wild beauty of Australia. Amazing facts: kangaroos are the only large animals that move by hawkward. They cannot move backward, which is why they appear on Australia's national coat of arms, symbolizing a nation always moving forward. Their jumping is energy efficient. The faster they go, the less energy they use. Kangaroos can survive long periods without water, obtaining moisture from plants. A kangaroo's tail can support its entire body weight, acting as a fifth limb. They communicate using thumping sounds, body posture, and soft clicks. Males sometimes engage in boxing matches to compete for females, an iconic and dramatic display of strength and dominance. Cultural and environmental role: for Indigenous Australians, kangaroos hold deep spiritual meaning. They appear in ancient rock art and Dreamtime stories as symbols of survival and harmony with nature. In modern Australia, they represent national pride, seen on coins, sports logos, and even airplanes like Qantas Airways. Kangaroos also play an essential ecological role. By grazing on grasses, they prevent overgrowth and help maintain balance in fragile ecosystems. Conclusion from a tiny, fragile Joey to a strong, majestic adult capable of leaping across the desert. The kangaroo's life is a story of endurance, evolution, and grace. It's a creature that perfectly mirrors the Australian landscape: tough, resilient, yet filled with a quiet beauty. Every hop across the Golden Plains tells a story of nature's design, of motherhood, and of life's ability to adapt and thrive even in the harshest of lands. The kangaroo isn't just an animal, it's a living symbol of strength, survival, and motion. A reminder that even the smallest beginnings can leap into greatness.